okay? Listen carefully. This is serious, okay? We're gonna do the COVID antigen testing. I'm Thai, I'm living in Thailand. I'm a medical technologist. I have my own license, and in my country, they unlock this. I can do this. It's not illegal, okay? And the kids have one cassette of the COVID antigen test. And it's a buffer, it's an applicator that can use. And then this is the swab, okay? I'm gonna go wash my hand and I'll be right back. And I'm back with the golf. This is not the quality of the lab grade, but it's okay. Better than just use the bare hand, okay? This is a golf. And then the thing that we have to do, like I told you, check the expiry date, okay? It's not expired yet, not yet. So we prepare everything first before we go for the swab. And this is how it looks like, okay? It has the C and the T, and I'm gonna label the date. Today is 8/4 for me. But if you live with a lot of people and you do it for your whole family, write the name on it, okay? This is a very important step too. When you try to open this swab, open it from this side. You see it has the arrow here. Don't open it at this, because this side is going to be the side that you're going to swab it into your nose, okay? Open it from here so you can hold it here. Don't open here and touch it and you're gonna put it into your nose. Don't, please. And this kit, they recommend to use the nasopharyngeal. Okay, I open it. And for the nasopharyngeal, it's very deep, guys. The thing you have to do is that this is a normal way. You like slightly bend your head up and you put this like into your nose, like just only like the half of it, and then you put your hand up and then you go. Oh, and you go out. It's like a 10-second there, okay? Count it by your own or whatsoever. And then you open this and you put it. See? And you stir it for like another 10 seconds. And then you drop it 3 dots. And wait for 15 minutes. Can you see? So far I'm good? Okay, let me tell you about this thing. If you do not have the line on the C, you can't read the result from this. You have to throw it away and use another one, because this is a control. You have to have the line in the C. If not, then it's nothing. Throw it away. Use a new one. And if you have the COVID, you're gonna have the line on the T. Okay? So far I'm good, but we have to wait for 15 minutes, which is the time start now. And another pitfall is that you have to read the result at the 15 minutes. If it's longer than 15, and let's say if it's longer than 15 and you start to see the line on the T, it doesn't count as a positive, okay? The reading time is so important too. You have to make sure that if it says 15, read it at 15. And you cannot conclude it before 15 too. It's not like, oh, I see the light on the sea, I'm gonna say like, I'm negative now. Because sometimes it takes a little bit to be detected, because it depends on how much of the virus, in case if you have the virus, it depends on how much of the virus that you have right now. If you have a kind of like slow like amount of the virus, it's gonna take a while, okay? And the question is, how about if I have the COVID, but I have the negative for this? That can happen too, because this kind of test is, you know, they develop and they have the link that they can detect, okay? It's not like, let's say if they say like, oh, I can detect it at 10, but let's say you start to have the virus and you have only 5, you start from 5, and this can detect at 10. Even though you have the virus, it's gonna be negative for this kit test, okay? That is another thing that you have to know. Don't just blame like, well, I don't have it, I test for it, I don't have it, and then you have to like looking at the whole process, like why? It can happen, but you have to just understand why it happened, okay? Well, so far good, guys. So far, like a lot of people think it's very easy. Is it easy? Yes, but you have to be careful. Another thing that I worry when they say like, okay, they're gonna unlock this so everyone can do it at home. I worry that not everyone understand what is gonna be the pitfall that might happen. What is gonna be, you know, it's a lot of things that you have to concern as a medical technologist, as a person who studied in the program for 3 years and a half, as a person who have to be through all the tests. I'm concerned. But I mean, it's good because we have to admit that our country is so bad right now that they can't even like manage people to go for the, you know, PCR testing and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of people have it, but they just don't know. This one is another good thing, that if they can do the right way. That's why I just like try to tell you guys, like even though you are not Thai who live in Thailand, but in case if you have to do this in your own country, you have to very careful, because it have a lot of steps that you like can just like mess up, and that's scary, okay? I think just 5 minutes. Still no lie, guys. I'm safe for another 10 minutes, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be negative. But just like I told you, wait until 15 minutes. Okay, it's 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure that I'm negative, but just gonna wait until. Okay, and another thing is that when you drop it, don't move the cassette, like just sit it in the table or wherever, and don't move it around until it's time, okay? That can interfere the taste too. Don't move it. Drop it, sit it there for 15 minutes, and then read the result. Don't just like, oh, drop it, I gotta carry it everywhere. Don't. Don't. Oh, okay, it's 15 minutes, and now I can move it. And as you can see, it's negative. I'm free from COVID, guys. And make sure that separate the things, okay? And I'm gonna throw this into the another bin that I have for just only COVID. I separate for that.